I've stumbled into a lot of new obsessions recently, not just within the book world. So today I wanted to share all of the things I've been loving recently and maybe get some recommendations from all of you. Hey WordNerds, happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. So for today's video, I wanted to dive into some of the things I've been really falling in love with recently, kind of all across the board in terms of what kinds of mediums they are and just how much time I have been pouring into all of these wonderful, wonderful things. So I want to share some of the things I've been most enjoying recently and maybe hear from all of you on what you've been getting up to and what you've been enjoying, because there are just so many things and there's never enough time. So if there's anything that needs to be on the top of my list, I want to know about it. And I also want to take a little bit of time to just gush about all of the things I have been absolutely falling in love with. So we're going to kick things off with TV. Specifically over on Netflix, there have been two shows that I have either gotten into recently or jumped back into with a new season that I am just totally in love with. The first one, and this makes me very, very sad, is One Day at a Time. There are 3 seasons of this family sitcom that is just the most diverse, wonderful, happy show, and it recently got canceled, although there's still a little bit of hope that it'll get picked up by a different network, although by the time this video comes up, who knows if that'll have been decided or not. It is just so nice. It is about this Cuban-American family who are just living together in an apartment and kind of have this found family with their landlord and maintenance guy, and they're just all so supportive and wonderful and get into a bunch of really modern issues and handle them really nicely. I cannot recommend it enough. The other show I recently super binged is the new season of Queer Eye. I have loved all 3 seasons of this so far. It is just the most therapeutic, wonderful show that just dives into different people's lives and teaches them how to take care of themselves and love themselves. And there's also awesome makeovers and home makeovers, and I cannot get enough. I've already finished the 3rd season and I missed them already. I suspect it'll get picked up for a 4th, but I need more. Over in the book world, this is kind of old news, but I have jumped back into the Vampire Academy series for the 4th time maybe, and I am still really loving it. So if you're looking for an awesome paranormal read, I absolutely recommend the series. There are 6 books plus a whole spin-off series. And if you remember from my last Saturday video, you know I've been trying to play more video games, and there has been one that I have been wanting to play for so long, and then it went on sale last weekend, so I caved and bought it and played like 8 hours straight, and that is 2 Point Hospital. Basically, it is a little cartoon simulator where you're running a hospital full of ridiculous diseases like verbal diarrhea or lightheadedness, where your head actually turns into a light bulb, and it is just snarky and sassy and silly, plus a lot of fun to try to manage all the different moving pieces of your own little hospitals, and I am totally in love with it. I loved the theme hospital games when I was younger and had been eyeing this game because it's basically the spiritual successor, and I'm so glad I jumped in, although I have lost a lot of time in the past little while to this game, plus Queer Eye. It's been a lot, and I've been having so much fun. And then because why not, I figured I would tack on one new thing that I can see myself getting obsessed with in the future, and that is Critical Role, which is a YouTube series where a bunch of voice actors get together and play Dungeons and Dragons. They are on their 2nd campaign. They recently had an amazing Kickstarter, and I've just heard so many great things about this. I keep trying to learn more about D&D, so I'm going to dive into this in the upcoming week and hopefully just keep going from there and maybe get caught up on the series eventually, because it sounds like it has a wonderful fandom and community. So I can't wait to give that a try because I've heard nothing but good things. So that's it for me right now. I think this has been more than enough to be keeping me busy, and I'm so in love with all of these things. So I'd love to hear from any of you if there's anything TV, books, comic books, really anything at all you've been really enjoying recently. Let me know and I will absolutely check those out. So that's it for me for now. In the meantime, happy reading, happy writing, and I'll see you next time.